I know, Maisie, Pop said, but I don't know what to do. Fred, Velma, and Daphne all looked at one another and nodded. Excuse us a minute, Pops, Fred said. The whole gang huddled together. Then they all turned back to face Pops. We'll get to the bottom of this, Fred said, and take care of the creeper. Chapter 5. Let's split up to look for clues, Fred said. Great idea, Fred, Velma said. Shaggy, Scooby, and I will check around Bossy's tent, and Fred and I will look around at Stondo's tent, Daphne said. We'll meet back here when we're done, Fred said. Fred and Daphne walked off toward Stondo's tent. Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby walked in the other direction. As they neared a big green and yellow tent, Velma pointed to a banner that said, Bossy the Laughing Elephant. This must be the place, Shaggy said as they were about to go into the tent. A loud sound came from inside. Man, what is that noise? Shaggy said. It sounds like someone's playing a broken trumpet, Velma said. Or squeezing a goose, Shaggy added. Scooby couldn't take the noise any longer. He pulled his teddy bear next to his right ear. He covered his left paw with one paw and the teddy bear's ear with his other paw. A moment later, the sound stopped and the three of them walked into a tent. There, they saw a large fenced area, and inside stood a big gray elephant. That must be Bossy, Velma said. I'll bet that the sound we heard was her laughing. If that was Bossy's laugh, Shaggy whispered to Scooby, remind me not to tell her any jokes. Scooby giggled at Shaggy's remark. Bossy's ears perked up. Bossy turned her head in Scooby's direction and raised her trunk. Oh no, she's at it again, Scooby said. This is no laughing matter. Shaggy, Velma, and Scooby all covered their ears. Bossy stopped laughing and went back to eating her hay. Velma said. I have a hunch that Bossy's laugh when she hears other people laugh, so whatever you do, don't laugh. Velma walked toward Bessie's pen and started looking around. You two go around the other side. Shaggy and Scooby went the opposite way around Bossy's pen. Hey, Scooby, Shaggy whispered. Do you know the difference between an elephant and an aspirin? Scooby said, shaking his head. Then I'm never sending you to the store for aspirin, Shaggy said, smiling. Whee! Scooby started laughing. Shaggy quickly put his hand over Scooby's mouth. You better not, Scoob, Shaggy warned, unless you want another earful of that elephant's laughter. But it was too late. Bossy raised her trunk, and she was getting ready to laugh. Look out! Shaggy called. She's gonna blow! Works! Scooby barked. Scooby jumped into Shaggy's arm and covered his ears. As he jumped, he dropped his teddy bear on the ground. Before Bossy could get any sound out, she noticed the teddy bear. She lowered her head and slowly walked over toward it. Excuse me. Shaggy and Scooby relaxed as Bossy gazed at the teddy bear through the fence. Then Bossy looked up at Scooby-Doo and raised her trunk again. Shaggy and Scooby braced themselves for another blast. She's not going to laugh, Velma said, walking over. I think she wants the teddy bear. Like I knew that, Shaggy said. Scooby-Doo picked up the bear and held it out to Bossy. Bossy nodded eagerly. Really? Scooby barked. He tossed the teddy bear over the fence and into the pen. As Bossy ran over to get it, the ground shook under each step. She picked up the teddy bear and curled it in her trunk. That was very nice of you, Scooby, Velma said. I'd say this has been a very successful visit. Scooby made a friend, and I found a clue. What did you find, Velma? Shaggy asked. A very interesting piece of paper right beside the gate to Bossy's pen, she replied. Let's go meet the others and see what they found. They were about to leave when Bossy gave a short laugh. She waved her trunk at Scooby and something flew through the air. Scooby sniffled the air and then caught the object in his mouth. He chewed happily. Peanuts! Scooby barked. Rags, Bossy! Speaking of peanuts, I'm a little hungry myself, Shaggy said. Velma, is it okay if we stop for a quick snack on our way back? I want to see what Fred and Daphne found, Velma answered. You two get something and meet us back at the carousel, but don't take too long. We'll be there before you know it, Shaggy said. You can count on us.